Hello everybody, I am Experimental ASMR and I'm going to show you how I create a video from the start to finish. Let's go. Okay. First I go into my WordPad and I will grab my idea folder. I write them down in either my native language or English, and I get the idea from here, and if I think that I can do it right now, if I have the clothing, the props, whatever, then I decide to create it, and I then film it like, well, how you see it. I do not write anything down. I do not have any keynotes. I just have to have a few things in my head that I want to talk about, and then I just do the video. I normally do not write scripts or do keynotes, just so I can make this conversation as natural as possible, so that people think, oh, he's really having a conversation, and he really has to think on his feet to respond to the things. So yes, after I record it, I then put it into my editing software. This is Premiere CS6, and I then throw the video right here, so that I can see what I have. Adjust the workspace. And then I add the audio that you can see here, which I record separately with a separate mic that is connected to my computer, which I then use Audacity to, record a few lines, and sometimes when I'm behind my bureau and I'm recording, I can look at the sound waves and see like, okay, this looks good. I know that I talk like this! Because nobody wants that in their ASMR video, and I'm very sorry that you have to hear that. So after I have thrown them both in my editing, I try to sync them. And every video, before I start recording, I do a slap in my hand that you can see here in the video, in the audio and in the video. So if I then record it, then I immediately know, okay, this video is synced, so I can just prolong this entire video. I sometimes have a little bit of space in front of it, that is that. A little space behind it. And now I can look up the place that I start talking.
Well, hello there. My name is Dr. Dirk.
I sometimes have to do the second take. This time I immediately found the second take. So then I just crop the length of the video so that it fits nice. By the way, you can clearly see the progress of time between the video. I do not have any studio lamps or anything that does not fit my budget, sadly. And this is the end, and now I just fade it out like that. So yeah, with editing, I've seen a lot of way harder stuff, by the way. This can go way shorter. If you, by the way, want to have like a tutorial on how to video edit, I can give you that, because right now I'm just showing you how I create videos and not how and what the shortcuts are. if you are an aspiring video editor. So yeah, post that in the comments below if you are curious. Also, at the beginning of every video, there's my intro that is inspired by the Breaking Bad intro. Since I thought experiment, the whole Breaking Bad thing is, you know, about experimenting, and I very much like that intro. It's also very ASMRic, very relaxing. Then I have me and my girlfriend say experimental ASMR. Maybe I have a little gain here. And that's how I video edit. Well, with every video you also must have a thumbnail, and that's where I use CS6 Photoshop. I just took a picture of myself and I'm going to freeze myself, since that is in the theme of this video. So I'm going to entirely cut myself out this time. In my earlier videos, when I was more in a creepy vibe, I also did a lot of things with the lighting to make it darker, grittier. If you prefer those kind of videos, by the way, also post in the comments below. With this non-roleplay video, I'm going to ask a lot of things about my videos, since I am very, very insecure. Also, if you want to have a Photoshop tutorial, because I will not in this video explain how I do certain things. So if you want to have a Photoshop tutorial where I explain things more thoroughly, then I would also like to hear that. Oh boy. Number one mistake. Always do it like this, so that you have non-constructive, non-destructive Photoshop. So yes, I will key myself out, get some things in here that I very much want that to be there, and erase the things that I do not want to be there. Hair's always a tricky part, but I will just do it like this. Maybe get the actual brush. I don't know. Nah. Maybe opacity, yeah. No, this looks retarded. Sorry for the R word. This looks dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Hair is always the tricky part, especially if you have like loose hair. Like feminine hair is like the worst thing to Photoshop if you're not have like a green screen or a widescreen background. Don't get me wrong. Let's put the opacity way up there again. Okay. It's also, yeah, you also have to think about, like, a thumbnail is normally very small. Then I have a few pictures that I'm going to use. Isn't that stealing? Kind of. I mean, I'm not going to deny it. But unless I have my own library. Let's see, I want to have like myself freeze. Let's first adjust my skin color. So let's put the opacity, not the opacity, the saturation down, so that I look more dead. Let's see. Amazing. But this is actually exactly what I wanted. And then, yeah. Maybe a very aggressive like this one would actually help. I use a normal regular mouse, not a touchpad. Some people would say, why are you not using a touchpad? You're an editor. I don't know. I have like... I don't know. I have a very shaky hand. Like, if I'm holding like a pencil or something, shit's going to go out way ugly than if I hold like a mouse or something. Okay. Let's see. Let's duplicate this layer. So that if I add anything... you know what? No, I'm going to just... do that. So now I have like... eyes. Okay. I'm going to put them back under, but I just want to... yeah, I want to have them on front so I can look at them better. And now use this cryo chamber. You can't use someone else's picture, since that would be plagiarizing. Plagiarizing is bad. Good. So let's alter it. Let's grab all the green in the room. Make them even greener. You know what? Make them bluer. Maybe even minimize the color of everything else. Then fuse the two, go to blur, do a little bit of Gaussian blur, so that people still can see what the fuck's going on. Maybe have like a double. Also put a Gaussian blur on this fella. And ta-da! You have a thumbnail, you have a video, you have ASMR. And that's how I do it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, you press a like. And if you want to see more of this kind of how I do videos, maybe a tutorial on how I use Premiere Pro or Audacity or Photoshop, put it in the comments below. I'm the Experimental ASMR, and thank you for watching.